Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. We're talking about Shredder's Revenge again. You guys seem to really enjoy that topic, so I'm bringing it to you again today. If you haven't seen my previous Shredder's Revenge videos, I normally talk about what characters we all collectively want to see added to the game as potential fighters and stuff like that. This time we're taking a different approach and solely talking about villains we want to see added to the game. Not saying that this is going to happen, so here are just a few options we're throwing out there. Feel free to put your options down in the comment section below. Quick though, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video that I post here on the channel. Also leave a like and share the video with anyone you think may be interested. It helps out a ton. I'm not doing it alone this time. Since we're talking about villains, I needed some help. So here's my friend here to talk about TMNT Shredder's Revenge, villains in a dream world. Take it away, friend. Say hello to the people.
Hi guys, I'm Friend.
That's Friend. Okay, so first up on the list of these characters that we came up with, all from the 87 series, by the way. That's the one rule we have to stick to. It has to be 87 era. First one we picked, Lord Dregg. Do you have any reasons why we went ahead and picked Lord Dregg as our first pick here?
So he's one of those underrated villains that need more of a spotlight, because I thought he was pretty cool in the 80s cartoon. Like, he was more threatening than Shredder. So yeah, why not add Lord Dregg into this? Plus, think of it this way. If we get Lord Dregg, we might get a space level.
It's a very optimistic way of looking at it. Yeah, personally, I thought Dregg was alright in the 87 show. I think it was much more realized in the 2012 show, obviously. In the 87 show, he was cool for what he was, and just to add a bit more variety in terms of characters and showing a bit of love to the Red Sky seasons within Shredder's Revenge, I think that would be a good pick. I think that there could be some fun to be at there. And of course, they can always retool and rework the character to be better than how they were depicted within the show itself. Who do we have next?
We picked Razar.
Razar. If we picked Razar, I'm sure you can guess another one we picked, but we're just going to talk about Razar here first. Now, yeah, this character is more remembered for the live action depiction in Secret of the Ooze. They were in the 87 cartoon as well, even though they weren't too big of a deal as they were in the movie, but they were still there. They could fit in the game. In this dream world, again, let me keep reiterating that. I don't want you guys snapping at me like, hey, there's no indication that they'll be in the game. Okay, we're dreaming. It's completely a dream.
It'd be a good fight. Plus, if you remember that zoo from April's reveal trailer, I think they'll probably be in the zoo, honestly. That's where I think the boss battle will probably take place in.
Who else do we have?
We already know who it is. Tokka.
Tokka? Well, you can't have Razar without Tokka. It's like adding Rocksteady in the game, but not having Bebop. That would be disgusting. Out of the two, just in your opinion, which one do you like better, Tokka or Razar?
Tokka. I don't know why, but I feel like it's kind of more cool to see turtles fight a turtle villain. You know, that's actually a turtle. So it's kind of like them finding themselves more, evil. Kind of like how Slash is.
Exactly, that's what I was about to bring up. In a previous video, we talked about Slash possibly being in the game. At least I talked about that, and I really want to see Slash in the game. If, say, we had to pick between Tokka and Razar, I would pick Razar just because I want Slash more than Tokka, you know? Just so we don't have repetition in terms of character designs, I guess. I don't know, if people might not even care. Give me as many turtles in this game as possible. Totally valid, too. I wouldn't be complaining or anything. But, say somebody sat me down and they said, I'm going to smash your entire video game collection. If you can't pick from one of these two, your game's kiss them goodbye. I'm picking Slash over Tokka. But, hey, they both made the lists, so it's totally fine. We think Tokka would be a great addition. We'd all have fun with it. Another character that we have on the list is freaking Armagon. What are your thoughts on that one?
Not gonna lie, I feel like we're kind of pushing it because I don't remember Armagon being in the 80s cartoon, but he was in the 80s game, so maybe that's not pushing it that much. I don't know, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it is a creative liberty that I took when making my last list when I pushed in Fugitoid, because he wasn't really in the 87 show, although he was in things that kind of borrowed from the 87 style, like the video games, and even had a toy within that toy line. So he did have an 87 design despite not showing up in the show, so they might harken back and just pay respects to the games exclusively, meaning we probably could see Armagon in this game, or if not in this one, in a future sequel.
Plus, who doesn't want to say da 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 da?
Oh god, please.
Here comes the Armagon!
Please no. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I think we're done here after that. Why did you do that? I'm just kidding.
I'm
just
sorry.
kidding. I'm just kidding. It's totally fine. I'm sure some people will enjoy your musical talents. Now, before we dive into this last character, I need to check in on you guys. You're still watching the video, right? If you are, make sure you let me know by commenting down below enemy. Comment the word enemy and it lets me know you watched the video all the way up to this point. Plus you get like, I don't know, 20 chocolate chip cookies. You know, I mean, unless you're not into chocolate chip cookies, which in that case, I don't know why you wouldn't be. Chocolate chip cookies are amazing. What's your favorite cookie, by the way? Okay, anyway, I'm steering away and getting off into a tangent. Forgive me. Just type the word enemy, okay? You can either comment the word isolated by itself, just enemy, or you can type enemy at the start of your comment and then comment whatever you were going to comment anyway. Or you know what? You can comment enemy, then you can make a whole sentence or even paragraphs of a comment, because the more comments, the better. You guys just get down there and have fun and talk to each other. We're a community. Don't be shy. Respond to everyone's comments. Okay, I've taken enough of your time. Continue watching the video. I know you're in suspense to see who this last character is we picked. Go ahead, watch. Okay, we really ran down the list. What do we have here? One more character. Who's this last character? I think you came up with this one.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, Ground Chuck.
Okay, explain your reasons.
Okay, so he's one of those extremely not noticeable characters, but in a game like this, if they can add like burden to the game, then I can possibly see them adding in like obscure characters, like how you saw that car in the other trailers. Like that was a never used toy of the Turtles, so.
See, and for me, I don't have too much of an emotional attachment to this character because, you know, I grew up with the 87 series here and there, not like while it was airing. I grew up with it through VHS tapes because it was before my time, obviously. But there are characters in the 87 series that I'm like, okay, they've got to be in the game. This is one that I was like, you know, I'm not really clamoring for it, but as you mentioned it, I think it would be pretty cool to go to some of those characters that don't get as much spotlight when talking about TMNT, especially in the days of the past of TMNT. And by doing that, it kind of presents itself as fresh to newcomers to the brand, while harkening back to that very, very niche nostalgia bone for people that consumed all things Turtles growing up. For those people that grew up with TMNT 87 and they know all the villains, even the obscure ones, that's going to be a deep cut that's like, oh man, they really did their homework, you know? And who knows, maybe this character was more prevalent to that fan base than I think it is, but just going off of my memory and my experience being a part of this fandom, it's not a character that's talked about very much. So with that, there's a lot of liberty with that character. There's a lot of creative freedom to change things and make them more accessible to the times now. And who knows, if you make a good fight out of it, it could be memorable, and then they can have their stamp on the brand. It's like, oh yeah, that's one of those villains we have to come back to in the future. Who knows if we'll see them in this game? Who knows we'll see them in a future title? But I think overall, after sitting on it, it's a pretty solid pick.
Plus, let's be honest. Mikey Puert's gonna make that one joke that's gonna be like, oh, like, guess he's ground beef, dudes.
I love how pretty much everything you say just makes me sigh deeply and think about my existence for a second. We're all having a good time. We're all having good fun talking about Turtles, talking about TMNT Shredder's Revenge, talking about all things geeky, good, and nostalgic. That's what we do here on this channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share the video around with anyone you think may be interested, and make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Just something random I think you guys should know about. I have community posts now, so make sure you look out for those because I'm going to be giving updates on all sorts of videos that are coming out, you know, just in case I have a hiccup on a video and it's like, hey, this one's going to come out a little later, all that kind of stuff. I've been waiting to get community posts, so this is amazing. I can finally keep in touch with you guys even quicker instead of just having to make a quick video to update you guys on something. Also, this week has been really busy. Like, this is the first time that I've crammed multiple videos in back to back to back in terms of editing. Normally, I always make 3 videos a week, but this was a time where I had to record all 3 back to back to back, edit them all 3 back to back to back. And in fact, the last 2 I recorded and edited within the same day. So right now, I am probably, you know, off enjoying my time out of town, but you guys are still tuning in and watching these videos. So a big heartfelt thank you for your support. You've been showing so much love to the channel as the days have gone by, as the weeks have gone by. I've felt the love and I've seen the community grow and all the conversations you guys have been having. So please keep that up. It encourages me a lot and it makes me keep going, you know, with a smile on my face. Yeah, I just had to stop and thank you guys for a second. You know how it goes. Thank you for joining me on this crazy ride. Again, you've helped me with videos this week because I'm really busy at the end of this week and I needed to just record as much as possible to get it out for you guys. So make sure you thank this guy for making it happen. Go ahead. Give him all the thanks in the comment section below.
I take cash or credit. Please.
Yeah, nobody's paying you, but it's fine. Make sure you drop your list down below, please. And as always, I've been Geekly, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cowabunga, dudes!